All right, so let's take a look at the Declaration of Independence and see how much of the abuses of power that the King of England was using at the time that caused the Founding Fathers to write this thing apply today with the globalists in charge with their puppet Obama. Right? So where it says he, just change that to they. For they, meaning Congress, the judiciary, basically, and the executive. Pretty much all three branches of government can go under the they category here, as in not representing the people. It's something that needs to be abolished and changed. Now, this first 6, 7 here, that it doesn't really apply. So they'll go in the no category, not currently being violated. Right, and you can pause and read them if you want, but I don't think any of these really apply to today's day and age with what's going on. But from here on out, yeah, here we go. First one basically is about immigration. Yes. Refusing to pass or encourage migration. Yes. Obstructed the administration of justice. Don't get me started. Judges dependent on his will. Yes. And again, he is they. His is there. Right? A multitude of new offices, basically the bureaucracy, and sent hither swarms, I love that, of officers to harass our people. Yes. He is kept among us in times of peace, standing armies. Yes. Yes. Military, police, the whole deal. He's affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. Absolutely. Combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution. Every day. Trade agreements, basically anything that has to do with Agenda 21, the New World Order, the UN, it's all an international plan, everything that's going on. So where it says he has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation. Couldn't have said it better myself, Mr. Jefferson. For quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, police. I'm going to go with police on that one. For protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states. We've all seen what's going on with grand juries and how police can get away with anything these days. So that absolutely applies. So this entire page, check. For cutting off our trade with all parts of the world. I'm going to turn that around a little bit with NAFTA and all these free trade agreements. They're not cutting off trade, they're manipulating trade. Right? For imposing taxes on us without our consent, yeah, because the elected representatives don't have our consent, they just do what they want. For depriving us the benefits of trial by jury, see NDAA. For transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, absolutely. There's black sites all over the world that are disappearing people. The next one doesn't really apply. For taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government. Yes. Every day they're doing that. The next one doesn't apply. And he's abdicated government here, waging war against us. Yes. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, chemtrailed our skies, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny already begun with circumstance of cruelty and perfidy scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. Check. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas to bear arms against their country. Doesn't really apply. He has excited domestic insurrection among us. Absolutely. And then it kind of goes on with the Indians thing there, but yes, I'll give that one a check. Indian savages notwithstanding. So by my count, 19 of the 27 offenses that Jefferson cited why the U.S. should secede from Great Britain. 19 of the 27 check out today with what's going on with our current government. So just thought I'll put this up. It's worth a reread. This is a great document. I'll just leave it with this. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government.